Hello and welcome to Creating with Shannon. I'm Shannon. Thank you for joining me. What I would like you to do, just comment if you're here, so I know you're here. I know there is about a 60-second delay or so, 30 seconds, something like that. But going to be making a fun little project today, and let me just say that I always have an idea of where I'm going with something, and then I lay out all the product and what I think I'm gonna do, and then it'll probably change. I have a plethora. I have so much stuff out that I don't know exactly where it's gonna end, where it's gonna. I know where it's starting, but I don't know how it's gonna end. But obviously, I won't get it all done today because there's always dry time needed. Before I get started, though, I'm sorry. I hurt my back at the gym today, and it's very painful. So don't mind if I wince just a little bit. So today, let me just show you what we're going to be working on. Let me split my screen. Hey, Diane, thanks for joining. So these are tags by Decoupage Queen. They're HCF, I think they're called. They're a perfect size. And these are always so fun to do. I've already prepped them, ready to go, so we can start creating with these. Let me just show you some tags I've already created, and then I'll show you what stuff that I have, and then we'll go from there. So a while back I did this one, and this one, you see all the different texture on there. I just love that, because I just love how you can get all that different texture, and then there's a bunch of colors on there. That one's fun to do. So that's one example. Then I have this one. I did this one too. This one's kind of neat. A little different, but use the stencil, put some paste through there, let it dry, and then put the mold on. So those are just two examples. I'll leave them over here. Maybe we'll catch them. And but what I want to do though is I want to make some Mother's Day tags today. I thought that'd be fun. Let me show you some of the stuff that I have. I have these two papers by AB Studios. I love them. I love the colors. I love the flowers. They're just very pretty. So these are obviously coordinating. And then you can see there's stitching in there. We can cut some of those out and they'll fit perfectly on the tags. Now that's one thing that I have. Another thing that I have, which I thought was pretty cool, is I have this by SnipArt. Hey Sandy, thanks for joining. I have this by SnipArt, and there's some really cute things. Mom hard, wife hard, work hard every day. I got it for this though. I love you, Mommy. To the world, you are a mother, but to your family, you are the world. And then I love this one, Mama. So we might take some of these off and use these. They got hearts. But who would love to receive one of these little tags with I love my mommy on it? Obviously, I won't make them for myself, but I can make it for my mommy, right? All right. So then I want to show you one other thing. I already did these ahead of time. These are new. I just got them. Of course, if you're anything like me, I have to buy everything that I see that I like. So when something new comes out, I buy it. I can't help it. So look at these. Let me push these tags out of the way. Look at how adorable these are. I set them in resin a little while. I cast them a little while ago. I just want to have them ready so we didn't have to wait. But look at how darling these little guys are. Aren't those adorable? Let me show you how I made them. Look at these teeny little molds. I just got these. I love them. And then there's this one too. So, hey, Judy, you made it. I wasn't sure if you're going to wake up off that yellow couch or not. Just kidding. All right, so anyway, so these are the cute little castings that I did with that new mold that I just got. I just love it. Like I said, everything that I get, I have to buy. When it's new, I've got to buy it. So we won't use all of these, but we're going to use some. We're just going to kind of play and see which, look at that. See, they could be so cute. We could put a couple on here. You always want to kind of, if you're using rectangles, you also want to throw in a circle or something too. You want to have it different. Like how cute is that right there? That reminds me of an old antique wall with so many different like pictures, old pictures on the wall. I love that. So something like that we could do on one, but we'll see. Whatever we start today, normally I come on Friday and finish with you guys, but we are having a huge sale, a spring cleaning sale at the shop Friday and Saturday, so I probably won't be able to come back on until Sunday, but I'm hoping to come back on Sunday, but Sunday I will be packing because I'm going somewhere all next week. And I'll tell you about that in just a second. Let's get started though with this. So the first thing I want to do is I think I'm going to start with some, I love these flowers. So let's start with this one. So like I can do the whole thing. And there's a reason why you always want to start with a white background, because when you put these on, look at how pretty that is. But if I were to do it on the back with the brown, it doesn't look quite as pretty. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom this camera in just a tad, just so you can get a better view. That way you can see what's really going on. So when you put the paper over the white paint or the white gesso, it just looks so much better underneath. So now we have to decide, does it go this way or it goes this way? I like it better this way. And I think this is the way it was intended, since the paper, this is the top of the paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just get my water pen. And I don't have it right handy. I'm just going to use a little brush. So sometimes I'll use a pen that's full of water, like I did last week on the watercolors. And sometimes I'll just take a brush and I'll just put a little bit of water along the edge of where I want to tear it. Absolutely, I could cut it, but I'm not going to cut it today. All right, so I have my water there, so now it just makes it so easy just to tear. And that way it'll fit on, and then we'll sand off the edges after that. So what I'm going to use for the base layer, I'm going to use the Silky Shine, but I'm thinking, I've never played with this one before. We've got the glitter, so I thought maybe we'll put the glitter on top, so that'll be fun. And all of this Pentart I do have in the shop, and I have some of it loaded on my website, but looks like it exploded a little bit. If there's ever anything that I use that you don't see on my website, you can always just DM me or message me or comment on here. I probably have it. I just don't have it on the website yet because there is so much stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, so anyway, so I won't, I'm going out of town next week. I'm super, super excited. I will be attending the Iron Orchid Designs, or IOD, the Flourish conference. I know there's a lot of us going, and I'm excited to meet everybody. I've always just talked to people via email, Facebook, or whatever, but in this way I'll actually be able, it would be nice to like meet in person. So I'm excited about that. There's going to be a lot of people there. Not only people, but there are going to be some like very talented people there. Not that the IOD people are not very talented, but there is going to be 2 different paint companies there, and they're leaders, which I'm so excited about. Anybody have a guess? Hey, Diana, Central California. I'll be there just north in Sacramento starting Monday. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thanks, Teresa. I get to meet so many people, but I'm Annie Sloan, but I've already met her years ago when I attended an Annie Sloan conference in Atlanta, probably about 10, 11 years ago. I'm sure she'll remember me. Just kidding. And then Debbie, I think her last name is Beard, the one from DIY Paint, so that'd be fun. And there's a bunch of other artists, and then there's some other I think there's going to be some talk about social media marketing and stuff like that too. So that'll be interesting. But I can't ever say I've been to California. So, oh no, I have. I went to San Diego. I'm sorry. It was a while ago. It was with my husband on his work trip. So, but it's been a while since I've been to California. So it'll be fun. Because we're going out there for the conference. The conference is Monday through Thursday. And then my husband flies out late Wednesday night. And we're going to go to Napa. We're going to take the Napa train. So I'm super stoked about that because I can finally learn about all the wine that I drink. All right, so look how beautiful that turned out. So easy. And you're right, Teresa. Andy Sloan, yes. That is actually the first brand of paint that I started with 12 years ago. I think my first piece I ever did was like 12 years ago. But yep. I've never used the DIY paint though, but I'm hoping that I'll get a chance to just try it. In the store I carry Dixie Belle and Fusion, but I know the Debbie's DIY is a bit different. It's clay based, so it's definitely different. Okay, look at how gorgeous that is. Now see, with these frames, like I can use them, leave them white because they just pop off there. I really like this little one. He's so petite and cute paired with this guy. But I'm not sure if that's the background I want to do. So let's go ahead and let's move to another one and see what we're going to do on the back of that one. So I have another one of these ready. Now again, these are HDF, and Decoupage Queen cuts these, and most of the retailers do have them. They come in a pack of 3. Not sure exactly how much they are. I think they're like maybe $5 or $6, but way, way, way worth it. Okay, so aren't they? I'm so glad I ordered them. I love, 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 love them. Especially, I was surprised. I thought the bird was going to, this one, when I saw it on the website, I thought it was going to be like a big one. And then I got it. It's just a baby, but it's perfect. I love it. All right, so let's look at these. These are by SnipArt. And they have, oh, Diana, I can't wait. But I'm really excited about taking the train because I think it's going to be a gorgeous train ride. And it should be very scenic. And that way I don't have to worry about drinking and driving. Not that I drink a lot, but I'm just saying I just don't know how much wine we're going to be given. Now, I just want to use for right now, I love this Mama one. Let me pull this out. Oh, is that what they are? Oh, it is a parakeet. You know, I didn't even look that closely, but it is. They're gorgeous. I just, when I was pulling it out of the mold, I demold them on TikTok. So if anybody is on here watching and they're on TikTok, if you go to Pick and Boots Vintage, you can see me demold these. And it's just amazing how it just, the way it just comes out of that mold. This one was the most fun to demold. Oh wait, I'm not even on the camera anymore. Oops, backwards. Let me do that again. Now, I know you guys don't care if you can see me or not, but I like to be on the screen. All right. So look at that cute mama. So it can be painted and it can go on this one. There's just so much to do. It's mind-boggling. But these, again, are at SnipArt, and probably any of your Royal Court retailers will have some of these. But if not, I know online people sell them, and I have them at my shop. I just don't have them on my website yet because, like I said, there's too much stuff, and I just haven't got it loaded yet. I really probably need to hire somebody to do it for me, but look at this one. I love you, Mommy. Now, how cute would that one be? Okay, so I'm going to put that one out, and let's see. Now, all of these. Now, this, I don't know how you would paint this one. This one looks like it's all one thing, so I guess you have to be really detail-orientated or very good. Or you just paint it all one color, and then just because of the cutout, you'll see it. I'm not really sure because I haven't seen these yet, so I'm just going to put that one to the side. Teresa, maybe you could tell us. Have you used these yet? So I guess if you just kind of paint it, will these things still, the cutout part still show? Maybe I'll have to try it. I'm going to take a couple of these hearts. I did this SnipArt owl, and I just love it. It was 2 parts. There we go. So I think we're going to put Mama and the 3 hearts together because that is just very sweet. Oh, just leave it natural? Okay. That's pretty. I just love it. Okay. So that's another thing we can do. Now I'm just deciding, do I want to stencil these or do I want to, I know I want to put structure paste on one of them like I did on this one. Because see all that raised detail? I just love that. They actually look really good plain also. I don't always paint mine. Yeah, I'm going to have to check yours out just to have to see what it looks like. Okay. So I'm going to take some structure paste, and I think that's what I use on this one. Again, I'm still learning all the Pentart. There's so many different pastes, fiber paste, molding paste, snow paste. So, but I'm going to use the structure paste because I believe that's what I used on that last time. So you just take a little palette knife, and we're just going to spread it around and get some different. Just some different texture. And I don't have to apply it to the whole thing. I might want to just put it on part over here. That way I can have room for a frame. We'll see. This will take a while to dry, so this will definitely be one that we finish another day. Hopefully, actually I might be able to come back on Saturday. Oh, but if you do this, if you text the word create to that number, I will send out a text and let you know before I go live if you want to join in. So just text the word just create. It doesn't matter capitalized or not. And it's to 833-645-0412. So I've been starting to accumulate a list based on people that want to see lives. Because I know it's hard to always be on Facebook and know when I'm coming on, besides the scheduled time of Thursday at 1:45. All right. So now we have a little bit of texture on there. See that? Just going to go get the excess off. All right, so that's 2 down. Now I have 1 more. And we're still going to we're going to do a little bit more on here. This one has to dry, so I'll put that one over to the side. I'm going to keep them in view so people can see what we've done so far. All right, so for the last one, okay, so this one is just, I need to use this, and oh good, did you get a little message that it went through? Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll send you a message afterwards, I'll tell you how I did it. But it works beautifully. You can use the same number for different words, so you can have different lists. So like I have one for create, I have one for the store, like when I have sales or something. So I have different keywords, so I know exactly which group to send to. So it's beautiful. All right. Now let's do a stencil on this one. So I have this stencil. This is a new one. Oh, good, Teresa. That means it's working. I think I have a handful on there so far with Create. I just started using the Create one. All right. So this one is Santa Claus Lane by Echo Park Paper Company. And I'm figuring that I'll just run some paste through here. That looks really pretty. And I'm going to just use I guess I was going to use the pearl paste, but it doesn't make any sense to do that if I'm going to paint over it. So I may as well just use that structure paste again. Because all I'm essentially wanting to do is I want to just create some raised surface in the back. So all you do is you just put your little stencil where you want it and your tag. And then And there's all different kinds of items that you can run through here. There's all kinds of pastes and crackles and whatever you do, you want to make sure you hold it in place with one hand at all times. When you need to switch hands, put two hands on it. So sometimes it sticks to your fingers and it can lift, and you definitely don't want that. See how that just lifted a little bit? All right, let me get the rest of it. Okay. Oops, see, it's sticking to my fingers. Let me get this over here and let's lift it and let's see. Woo, I love it. Look at that. Let me stick this over here. Okay, so let me show you close to the camera. Now, because the stencil is bigger than the tag, you're going to have excess. So I'm just going to run my palette knife around the edges and pick that up, take that off. Okay. And just a tip, whenever you're using this kind of stuff, I would put the lid back on as soon as you're done using it, because sometimes you might forget and you think the lid's on tight and it's not, and then your stuff can dry out. All right, so let me just wipe that off. Oh, so let me show you. This is what I did with IOD last year. I go on their page. I used to go on twice a month. Now I just wanted to go down to one time a month. But look at this. How cute is this? So essentially, this is a different mold. This was the IOD frames mold. And these are my three babies. Well, when they were younger, they're older now. But so the rose chintz paint inlay. This is just a board that I cut down because I did a workshop on it so people could make it and use whatever background paint inlay they wanted, and they created their own frames. But this was fun. So this was something I created a long time ago, about a year ago, I think, but kind of on the same lines. I like the smaller size. So let's go back and revisit this one. I think I want to put, I wonder if Mama, the frame will fit around Mama. It's always so hard to decide because there's so many different options. And I know once I commit, I'll be like, darn it, I should have done that. And the white looks so pretty on here. I did bring a couple colors of paint that match, but I don't know. I like the white on there. Oh. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll just paint one and see what it looks like, and then I can always go back and cast a different one if I don't like the color. But see, this one looks pretty darn close, doesn't it? Let's go. Yes. Especially when you're live on a video. If I was doing this solo, just by myself, just creating, wouldn't think twice about it. But sometimes when you know there's people watching, you second guess. All right. Ooh, look at that. That is a gorgeous color. Look at that. That does match. Ooh, sticks. That does match perfectly, doesn't it? Look how beautiful that is. Ooh. Yep, I'm going to have to use that. So I'll use that one. Of course, I'm going to have to cut teeny weeny pictures to fit in these frames, but that'll be fun. All right, I'll put that there. And let me just try this color because I thought that this one would be good. It's metallic. I don't have the name of it because when... Oh, smart. Smart, smart, smart. I don't have the name of this one because I dropped one of mine and I stole it off of this one, the lid, because it wasn't opened yet. But so now I'm gonna have to find another lid. And did you see what I just did? I just totally splattered it all over my face and my hands. But my goodness. Where's my garbage? There it is. Hold on a second. Let me just get off my glasses. Never a dull moment. I got to show you guys. Can you see that? Oh boy. You can't really see it. The show must go on. Okay, so let's go ahead and paint. If I'm going to use this frame, I also want to use, let's go with this one because I'll probably want to use the big one. So let's go with this one. Let me push that away so I don't drip on it. Ooh, look at that. That is going to match perfect. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes. All right. I'm just going to get a baby wipe real quick because I have certainly made a mess out of everything. All right. Okay, so we have the blue and the copperish orange reddish color, and then we're going to pick a white one to go with it, and we're going to put those on. And we're just going to decide kind of like placement of these. I don't want to cover up too much of those roses because, or not roses, they look kind of like carnations and a gardenia maybe or something. This is the hardest part. Depends if you want your tag to go this way or if you want the tag to go this way. If you want to go that way, then it's a whole different ballgame. I don't know, but I love, love, love this color. And you know what? Maybe it only needs one frame on it and then mama on it with a heart. That's what I think we're going to do. So let's color mama, and we're going to use this blue color because I really like that color. I have this paint all over me. I keep touching something and I keep smushing it around everywhere. All right, so let's take mama. Again, this is just the SnipArt. Thanks, Teresa. I like that too. The nice thing about this is it dries pretty fast, so I'll be able to get that on. Just going to get the excess paint off. All right, and see, so that'll look really cute right there. And then, of course, I can do the edges with stuff. Decorate. Oh, if anybody wants to know, this is Fusion. This is Homestead Blue. And these are just the little sample jars. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the frame on with the heavy body gel. Let's see, I know I brought it out here. Here it is. Oh. I love this stuff, this heavy body gel. It really works. Do we want it on the right? I think it should go over here because it's too close to that color. So we'll leave it over here. All right, let's get this glued on. So I simply just take a little bit of the heavy body gel and just spread it on the back. I remember the very first time I used this, I was new to it. and I got it all over my fingers, and I couldn't get it off for like 2 weeks. I kid you not. Stuff works. Okay, let's put it right about there. There we go. I love it. All right, now we're going to put Mama. She's still a little wet on the one side, but I'm going to put the heavy body on the gel on the back, so it should be fine. Got a little extra right there. All right, so we're going to put it right. Oh, look at that. Mama. Now, I think all we need is, because generally you always want to do, there's that rule of 3. So we're going to add one more thing, and anybody guess what that is? It's not the frame. I feel like I have that red paint in my eye. Anybody? I know there's a delay. I think. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It's gonna. If you're guessing, it is the heart. We're gonna put a heart, but I think that one's too big. Let's put the little one on there. What do you think? The little guy? I think I like the little guy. Now the question is, what color? Generally, you want a heart is red. Yes, Teresa, you're so smart. What color? Should I do this same color? Maybe do it white or gold? I have the, or what about shiny? I've never used this color yet, the turquoise. Looks good plain, you think? Okay. Well, I'm just going to get, there's that one little, let me show you. There's like a little edge from where it sticks onto the cardboard. I'm going to sand that off real quick. Ooh, light pink could be pretty too. Let me get that little off. Yep. Oh gosh. You know what? Rose gold. Let's see, I have gold out here. I have the honey gold out. What about the honey gold? I don't know if that would go. I don't think so. I don't have the rose gold. I don't even know if I have that at home. I know I have it at the shop. Let's just go with, what about, I'm stuck. I don't like it. Let's just do white. Do I have white out here? No. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's do a gold. What the heck? So I'm going to use gold just because it's handy, and gold should look okay with that. And I'm just simply applying it with my finger. Oh, that looks pretty. There we go. Doesn't quite stand out as much as, but oh, you know what I can do is I can layer them. What about this? Maybe 2? Ooh. Maybe we'll do that. All right, let me get this one off there. This is one of my messier lives. All right. I'm going to use just the antique gel only because I don't have my white paint handy, and this should be okay to cover. Oh, no, it's more translucent. No, I don't like that. Let's take that off. That's more for wiping back, and that's just not going to do the trick. Put it in the frame. Judy, you're still with me. I love it. All right. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to get up and get some white paint because I think it needs to be, white. So hold that thought. Oh, right back. All right, I found the white. The good thing is I'm redoing my den and I know where everything is for now. Okay, so let's do this. The background heart will be white, and then I'm going to put the little gold one a little bit offset on it. I'm going to double check before I commit and glue it. Let's see what it's going to look like set on top of each other. Oh, that'll be cute. Or do you think it's too much? Oh boy. Now Judy said put it in the frame, but what about on the frame? Put one on the frame. That'd be cute too. That'd be really cute, but that's not exactly the look I'm going for right now. But I do like that. I think, you know what? Even though it's layered and looks cute, I think sometimes simple is best. I'm just going to go with just the gold. So I'm just going to do the gold. I'm going to use my heavy body gel. And hopefully plop it down in the right place. I'll do it right. There we go. Gotta poke the hole. Now because there's gold on here, I'm thinking I need to tie the gold in and go around the edges. You know what I just thought of? I did not put that second coat of the decoupage. Bye, Teresa. Thank you. Oh, good luck. I did put the second coat of decoupage glue on. So we're going to just do it around the frame. Again, like I said, we're going to use the glitter one. So let's do that real quick. Now, I haven't used the glitter yet. So I imagine, though, you probably have to shake it up pretty good. Take this off. Oh, look at that. It's very subtle, but it's going to be beautiful. So I'm just going to put that on. Ooh, look at that. I love it. Can you see the shimmer? Can't really in this lighting. When I take pictures to show you when it's done, hopefully it'll photograph well. Wow, this is beautiful. I love this decoupage medium. I'm gonna have to start using this glitter a little bit more often. I'm just going around Mama in the heart. Now I just have to hit the middle of the frame. Get my excess off. And that'll dry and it'll be all shimmery. So cute. And I'll have to tie some ribbon through the top, but I still want to put this along the edges, so should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, even though this is drying, I'm just going to, it should work. Oh yeah. So putting the gold on the edge. And then right around the little hole. There we go. Ta-da! I love it. Okay, so we're just going to recap real quick. This was the first tag. We decoupaged the background and then put the frame and the SnipArt pieces on. We still have some leftover pieces that we can use on another tag. Then this one we used the structure paste to build up some background. So kind of like this here. On this one you can see the the different layers. So we're going to do that, but we have to wait for that to dry. So we'll do that when I come back on another day. And then this one here, I'm going to bring it up closer. We used the stencil and we drug some paste through. When this dries, we'll paint it so it'll be a neat background, and then we'll put probably one of the fun frames on here. I'm not exactly sure which one, but we will decide that together. And I still have this one here that says, I love you, mommy. So that's super cute. But that we can't do any of that yet until all the stuff dries. So I'll come back on. I can't come on again tomorrow because I have sale at the shop. So it'll either come on Saturday night or I will be back on Sunday, hopefully, because I am going out of town to the Flourish conference for IOD. So that I'll have to pack for. And let me just say, if you want to be notified when I go live, just text the word create to that number below, and you will get a text when I go live. And then if you decide you don't want to be notified anymore, you just reply back stop, and then you will not be harassed by my live notifications. Okay, I just want to say thank you for joining me. I hope you like the tags. Again, you can get most of this from any Royal Court retailer, Decoupage Queen retailer, and thanks for joining me, and have a